Welcome to my channel Manish Singh Rajput, and I'm going to teach you the first chapter of this book, First Flight. Okay, so this book is of 10th class, 10th CBSE English subject. So children, the first chapter's name is A Letter to God, ईश्वर के नाम एक पत्र, and this chapter has been composed by G.L. Smith. So before starting the chapter, I would like to tell you that this chapter is all about faith in God. How much faith you have in Almighty, how much confidence you have for the Supreme of the world. This has been shown by the writer. The writer has tried his level best to make us believe in God. Okay. So without wasting time, let's start the chapter. The chapter starts, with the location of a house. The house which was only one house in the entire valley, and this house belongs to the farmer named Lencho. A farmer named Lencho had a house which was the only house in the entire valley, and it was located on the lowest part of the top hill. When Lencho was looking to his fields, to his ripe cornfields, he was hoping for the light rain, and he was saying to his wife that we need a rain. And same thing happened in the night time when Lencho was taking dinner. When Lencho was having meals, it started raining. Can you believe when something fulfilled, you become so happy? It was raining, and Lencho and his wife, his children, they all were so happy because their wish was going to be fulfilled. But suddenly, the good news turned into a bad news because the rain didn't stop. It started so heavily, as well as the hailstorms. The snow falling started there, and the whole harvest, the whole crop, the whole field of Lencho was destroyed, spoiled. Can you believe? Within a second, the happiness turned in sorrow. Of course, you can see when Lencho went to his field in the morning, so he saw his fields, and he just said that the group of locusts might have left more than this. He said that the group of locusts, it might have left more than this, but the rain, the snow falling, the hailstones didn't leave anything. But children, after this, when he became sad, he came back to his house. He was intense, he was in depression, in tension, but he never gave up. He didn't lose his hope. What was the hope? The hope was to believe in God. He had the faith in God. As you know that many farmers, they are illiterate, but Lencho was literate. He was educated person. Next morning, he went to the post office. In post office, he asked pen and paper from the window. He wrote a letter. He wrote a letter to the God. He began his letter by this: Almighty God, my harvest, my crops have been spoiled. I need at least 100 pesos to sow my fields again and to survive my family. So please send me 100 pesos. Lencho. He just put up the letter in an envelope. He wrote the address to the God. Can you believe this? It's so funny. It's not so realistic. And how can a person write a letter to the Almighty? He wrote a letter by the address to the God. He posted it in the mailbox, in the post box. He was relaxed. He went to his house. After that, what happens, children? The postman, the employee of the post office, he just came to open the post box. He had the letter. He had so many letters, but the strange address was to the God. He was very much shocked, surprised, happy, and he was laughing to see the address because for the first time he had seen such an address to the God. Can you believe? He went to the postmaster, he showed everyone the address to the God. And everyone was laughing to see the address. Of course, I think I and you may be laughing at the moment because the address was very unique and matchless. We should go to the God to send the letter. But guys, after the moment when the postmaster was laughing by typing the letter on the table like this, at the second moment he was serious. He was very much serious. And he said to all his friends, colleagues, that look at the man. What a confidence he has to the God. What a belief he has to the Almighty. I will help this person. I will not let his belief in God must be incorrected. I will help him. After that, he himself gave some of the part of his salary. He asked his employees' salaries some part. At least he collected 70 pesos. How much? 70 pesos he collected, and then he put it in the letter and he posted by the address to Lancho. After that, you can see here in the book that after a week, when Lencho came just to get his letter and see whether the God has sent something or not, when he asked for the letter, he counted the money. The money was not enough. The money was 70 pesos. 30 pesos were less than. So he was not surprised. He was not surprised, a little bit surprised, because this was his belief that the God must have sent him the letter, the money. After that, once again he went to the window. Once again he asked the paper and pen. Once again he wrote letter to the God, and this time he wrote that, God, I got the money which you sent, but I know that you cannot do the mistake. You must have sent fully amount 100 pesos, but the post office employees are the bunch of crooks. You can see the paragraph that the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. He mentioned here that the post office workers are not honest. So please send the money through another source. Chapter finishes, guys. What the moral you get? The moral is very clear. In the first chapter of 10th class, first slide, in the first chapter's name is A Letter to God, composed by G.L. Friends. The writer has tried his level best to tell us that we must believe in Almighty, we must faith in Almighty, and because the Almighty helps us in any way. So thank you so much for today. Let's see you in next video with another chapter, Nelson Mandela. Okay guys, till then, bye bye. Subscribe my channel and share. Thank you.